Good evening. Here's a concise update on tonight's headlines. Mohammed is arrested and charged for attempted felony. Team Mohammed's illuminates West Ruimveldt Playground, fostering community engagement. Urgent assistance is needed in locating missing Eugenie Holder. A fatal accident occurs at the Alya Construction site. Additionally, a memorandum of understanding is signed for a $10 million cassava processing plant. The impending gas-to-energy project is expected to have GPL rates by mid-2025. Prime Minister marks the swearing-in ceremony of 9 new magistrates. Tragically, a security guard loses his life in an accident on East Canje Public Road. Furthermore, a former director of nursing, Mashuan Tyrell, also loses his life in a tragic accident. Stay tuned for further updates.
Mohammed arrested and charged for attempted felony. Mohammed, a 29-year-old resident of Lot 131 Avenue A, Diamond, East Bank Demerara, found himself facing legal consequences after being arrested yesterday by a rank from Grove Police Station. Today, he was formally charged with the offense of attempt to commit a felony, as outlined in Section 36 of the Criminal Law, Offences, Act, Chapter 801. Appearing before Principal Magistrate Judy Latchman at the Diamond/Golden Grove Magistrates Court No. 2, Mohammed maintained his innocence, pleading not guilty to the charge brought against him. Despite his plea, bail was refused, and he was remanded to prison pending further proceedings. The matter has been adjourned to March 18, 2024, for statements to be presented. Mohammed's arrest and subsequent charges stem from an alleged incident of attempted burglary and theft reported at Fang's Chinese supermarket, located on Diamond Access Road, EBD. The specifics of the case will be further examined as the legal process unfolds. The Guyana police force remains committed to upholding law and order, and investigations into criminal activities continue to ensure the safety and security of the community. Team Mohammed's illuminates West Ruimveldt Playground for community benefit. Mr. Mohammed, a dedicated advocate for sports development across Guyana, continues his commitment to empowering young people through various community projects. Among his recent endeavors is the illumination of the West Ruimveldt Playground, aimed at providing opportunities for the youth and football enthusiasts in the area. Responding to a request from Mr. Ray Mitchell, representing the youths and footballers associated with the Western Tigers, Mr. Mohammed generously funded and installed lighting fixtures at the playground approximately 1 week ago. This transformative initiative addresses the lack of adequate lighting at the facility, enabling its utilization as a training ground for the Western Tigers Football Club and other local football groups. The newly illuminated playground is now poised to serve as a crucial training facility for the aspiring footballers, preparing them for participation in major football leagues organized by the Guyana Football Federation. Moreover, the enhanced infrastructure will benefit the broader community, offering a safe and well-lit space for recreational activities and sports events. Mr. Mohammed, during a recent inspection of the facility, encouraged the young footballers and community members to fully capitalize on the newly installed lights. His unwavering support underscores his dedication to fostering positive change and creating opportunities for the youth through sports. The initiative exemplifies Mr. Mohammed's ongoing commitment to grassroots sports development and community empowerment, reflecting his vision for a brighter and more inclusive future for all. Assistance needed in locating missing Eugenie Holder. The family of Eugenie Holder, a resident of Sophia, Greater Georgetown, is urgently seeking the public's assistance in locating her after she went missing on Valentine's Day. Eugenie Holder, aged 50, resides alone at E Field Sophia/Cummings Park and suffers from a health condition that causes seizures, adding to the urgency of her disappearance. According to Lorraine Bennett, Holder's sister-in-law, the last sighting of Eugenie was around 1600 hours on February 14. A neighbor reported seeing her walking towards a nearby shop wearing a purple dress and brown hat. Concerned for her well-being, Holder's family filed a missing persons report at the Turkian police station on Friday after unsuccessful attempts to locate her. We did not see her after 4 o'clock on Valentine's afternoon. The night, the whole day we looking, expressed Bennett. The family is deeply worried about Eugenie's safety and urges anyone with information on her whereabouts to contact them immediately at 269-0230-665-0143 or 676-9595. Alternatively, individuals can reach out to the nearest police station. Any assistance or information provided will be greatly appreciated by Eugenie's family as they continue their search. Breaking news: fatal accident at Alya Construction site. Tragedy struck today at the construction site of the Linden to Mabura Highway, operated by Alya Construction Company, as employee Colin Joseph lost his life in a fatal accident. Reports indicate that Joseph, a resident of Linden, met his demise when a forklift machine fell on him. The incident has sent shockwaves through the community, highlighting the risks faced by workers in the construction industry. Alya Construction, a Brazilian company undertaking the highway project, is yet to provide official details regarding the accident. Further information regarding this unfortunate incident will be provided in a subsequent report as authorities continue their investigation. Memorandum of Understanding signed for $10 million cassava processing plant, creating 100 jobs in Guyana. In a significant development for Guyana's economy, a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, was signed between Kumasi and prominent engineering firm, Global Tech Desarrollos e Ingenieria S.A., paving the way for the establishment of a cassava processing plant in Guyana. Valued at $10 million, this venture is expected to create 100 new jobs for Guyanese citizens. The signing ceremony took place on the sidelines of the ongoing Guyana Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo 2024 at the Marriott Hotel, Kingston, Georgetown. The plant will focus on producing high-quality cassava flour, contributing to job creation and empowering Guyanese youths. Vice President of Kumasi, Loida John Nicholsoin, a Guyanese descendant, expressed her excitement about the initiative, stating, "I am Guyanese and I am excited." The initiative reflects a commitment to sustainable development, community empowerment, and environmental stewardship. John Nicholsoin emphasized the project's aim to create over 100 jobs and empower Guyanese youths. Global Tech Desarrollos e Ingenieria S.A. specializes in agricultural and agro-industrial sectors, focusing on integrated agricultural and livestock development, and advanced techniques like greenhouses and irrigation. The partnership with Kumasi signifies a strategic move towards enhancing Guyana's agricultural sector. We are looking forward to the partnership, and we expect that the building of this cassava processing plant will significantly impact prosperity and sustainable development in Guyana, John Nicholsoin further expressed. The project aligns with Guyana's efforts to achieve food security through initiatives such as the 25 by 2025 initiative, which aims to reduce import costs by 25% by 2025. Additionally, the venture underscores Guyana's commitment to economic diversification and job creation. Present at the signing were Kumasi's president, Ian Nicholson, who expressed his happiness in contributing to Guyana's ongoing development. The establishment of the cassava processing plant marks a significant milestone in Guyana's journey towards economic growth, food security, and sustainable development. Impending gas-to-energy project expected to have GPL rates by mid-2025. During the Guyana Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo 2024, Winston Brassington, spearheading the gas-to-energy (GTE) project, unveiled plans indicating a potential 50% reduction in Guyana Power and Light (GPL) rates by mid-2025. Brassington, in his presentation on the project's progress, outlined that key components, including the pipeline and transmission works, are set to be completed by the end of the year. The power plant and the NGL plant, utilizing single cycle, will be online by the first half of next year. "We're projecting by April," he stated. The culmination of these efforts, amounting to just under $2 billion, is anticipated to lead to a significant reduction in GPL average tariffs. Brassington highlighted, "We project a 50% reduction in GPL average tariffs, which we anticipate can occur by mid-next year." The increasing demand for energy in Guyana was emphasized, with projections indicating a need for nearly 1,000 megawatts of power by 2030 to meet the escalating demand. This year alone, electricity demand is expected to peak at 236 megawatts, while GPL's current capacity stands at approximately 180 megawatts. The gas-to-energy project involves the construction of a 225-kilometer pipeline from the Liza field in the Stabroek block offshore Guyana, with approximately 200 kilometers of subsea pipeline leading to the west coast Demerara shore. Upon landing, the pipeline will extend approximately 25 kilometers to the NGL plant at Wales, West Bank Demerara. The pipeline, 12 inches wide, is projected to transport 50 million standard cubic feet, MSCFPD, of dry gas daily, with a capacity of up to 120 MSCFPD. This transformative project aligns with Guyana's goals for sustainable energy development and economic growth, positioning the nation for a brighter, more energy-efficient future. Prime Minister marks swearing-in ceremony of 9 new magistrates. In a significant ceremony held this morning, 9 new magistrates took the oath of office before Prime Minister Brigadier retired Mark Phillips, Chief Justice Roxanne George and Head of the Judicial Service Commission retired Carl Singh were also in attendance, among other distinguished guests. The newly sworn-in magistrates are Amadit Chandan, Tameka Clark, Abigail Gibbs, Tiana Hardy, Shivani Lalaram, Michelle Matthias, Ravindra Mahaber, Tariq Mohammed, and Arinthia Schmidt. Prime Minister Phillips commended the new magistrates on their important role in serving the people of Guyana and addressing the backlog of cases at the magistracy level. In his address, Prime Minister Phillips emphasized the significance of fairness, efficiency, and effectiveness in the execution of their duties. He reminded the magistrates of the importance of objectivity and neutrality, urging them to prioritize the evidence and the law in their decisions. All are equal in the eyes of the law, Prime Minister Phillips emphasized, stressing the need for equal treatment for all citizens in accordance with the law. He acknowledged concerns from the public regarding the slow pace of the legal system and expressed hope that the addition of the new magistrates would contribute to greater speed in resolving cases. Prime Minister Phillips highlighted ongoing efforts by the government to support the judiciary, including the construction and renovation of magistrate courts across Guyana. He announced plans for an e-filing system in the magistracy to facilitate electronic filing of criminal charges and other proceedings, aimed at enhancing efficiency in the legal system. Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Anil Nandal S.C., and members of the Judicial Service Commission were also present at the swearing-in ceremony, underscoring the government's commitment to strengthening the legal system and ensuring access to justice for all Guyanese. Tragic accident claims life of security guard on East Canje Public Road. It is with deep sadness that we announce the passing of Winston Beaton, a 67-year-old security guard, following a tragic accident on the East Canje Public Road. Mr. Beaton succumbed to his injuries on Monday morning at the New Amsterdam Hospital, where he had been receiving medical care since the incident on Saturday. Reports indicate that on Saturday afternoon, Mr. Beaton was riding his motorbike along the East Canje Public Road at Canefield when he was involved in a collision with a minibus. The minibus, with registration number PVV 8266, allegedly turned into the path of Mr. Beaton's motorcycle, resulting in a head-on collision. Both Mr. Beaton and the driver of the minibus were transported to the New Amsterdam Public Hospital for medical treatment. While Mr. Beaton remained in the intensive care unit, unfortunately, his injuries proved fatal. The circumstances surrounding the accident are currently under investigation by the authorities. Mr. Beaton's eldest daughter, Malkia Van Broek, has expressed concerns about the initial assessment of the incident by law enforcement officers. She has urged for a thorough and transparent investigation to determine the facts surrounding her father's tragic death. Winston Beaton was a dedicated security guard who had previously worked with the Rose Hall Sugar Estate until his retirement. His untimely passing is deeply mourned by his family, friends, and colleagues. We extend our heartfelt condolences to the family and loved ones of Winston Beaton during this difficult time. May he rest in peace. Tragic accident claims life of former Director of Nursing, Mashuan Tyrell. The St. Joseph Mercy Hospital mourns the loss of Mashuan Tyrell, a beloved former Director of Nursing, who tragically lost his life in a car accident early this morning along the East Coast Railway embankment. Tyrell, 33, who was recently attached to one of the prominent oil and gas companies, was driving when he reportedly lost control of his vehicle while making a turn on the roadway, resulting in his car flipping into a nearby trench. The accident occurred shortly after 3 a.m., and despite swift efforts by emergency services, Tyrell was pronounced dead on the scene. Tyrell's sudden passing has left friends, family, and colleagues in shock and deep sorrow. He is remembered as a purpose-driven individual who made significant contributions to the healthcare community. Having celebrated his 33rd birthday just 1 month ago, Tyrell leaves behind a legacy of compassion, dedication, and professionalism. The St. Joseph Mercy Hospital extends its heartfelt condolences to Tyrell's family and loved ones during this difficult time. May his soul rest in eternal peace.